Okay, these are instructions on how to use the TV, and this particular TV is the one in the family room. It's the only one where you'll need two remotes if you want to do any streaming. Otherwise, you'll just need the white remote, and that will operate the TV and the receiver. I'll show you how to do the streaming after we do a quick run through here. So the first thing you're going to do on the white remote is up in the upper left-hand corner, there's an on button. And you just take the remote, point it at the TV, hold for 2 or 3 seconds, and you'll see the receiver
You're not on the air in Michigan, you're not on the air.
and the TV come on. On the remotes here, you right in the middle of the remote, there's a volume toggle switch up and down, as well as a channel switch, which will take you channels up and down one at a time. There's a keypad as well, and you can type in whatever channel you want to watch. As far as a guide goes, there's a guide button up in the upper left-hand corner. You can use that guide and scroll through the channels either one at a time by pressing the up or down button, or you can use this channel button, which will take you a page at a time, like 7 channels at a time. On the remote, there's a guide button up in the upper left-hand corner. If you press that, it will take you through the channels. You can see what's on, and you arrow down to whichever channel you want. Hit select. It'll change it, take you to that channel. What you'll find that you're using a lot is the menu button if you want to do any recordings or you want to search for programs. You just hit the menu button. You'll see on the screen it takes you into a menu on the left-hand side. We use the search and browse a lot if we're looking for programs. Go over here, we use Smart Search. You hit select, type in the name of the program you're looking for, or they have selected searches and categories here. It'll bring up your search. You can watch it either on demand or set up recordings that way. You hit the back button here, which is right next to the select button. That'll take you back one menu, and if you want to access your recordings, just toggle down to the recording line. It'll bring up your playlist, and you can go and just highlight whatever you have recorded and watch it from there. There, in our green loose leaf book, there is a quick start instruction book from DirecTV along with a list of channels, so you can always refer to that. The last thing I'll show you on this, if you hit exit, it'll take you back to the main TV, and if you want to do any streaming, what you're going to want to do is use the Samsung remote, and you need to get into the apps program, which you do by using this app button in the middle of the remote. Press that, and you'll see the app menu come up on the TV. You just use the arrow buttons on the remote to scroll over to the app that you want. There's Amazon here. You hit the center enter button. It'll take you into the Amazon video. And from here, you can just use the up and down arrows to try and locate whatever programs or do a search, whatever you want to do on Amazon. Same thing on Netflix. If you want to search for movies, just use this keypad here, and this keypad at the bottom will pause or stop or rewind, fast forward. You're going to use this keypad here. If you want to get out of this when you're done, the return button will take you back one page. If you want to exit the application, you just hit OK. It'll take you out of the application back to the main TV. And the last thing is turning the unit off. There's an off button in the upper right hand corner. Hold that down for a couple seconds. You're turning off 2 units. Make sure the receiver is turned off as well as the TV. Each of these white remotes, each TV that has its own dedicated remote, You'll see that this is for family room. Each other TV will be labeled, each remote will be labeled for that particular TV, and they are not interchangeable. They're programmed for each TV. If you have any other questions, feel free to call us. Our information will be in the book.